A giant demonic bee suddenly slashed open a man's pants and darted straight inside. Robert went pale with fright. The bee circled around his face twice, then dived directly into his clothes. Luckily for him, this particular bee had a strong sense of ethics. Seeing this, his companion rushed over to help, just as Robert felt a sudden tightness down below. Moments later, the same friend rushed Robert to the hospital. By then, the bee had traveled down to Robert's lower leg. The doctor's immediate recommendation was amputation, which once again drained the color from Robert's face. Robert insisted that he'd rather die right there than lose a limb. Just then, the bee changed direction and started making its way toward the inside of his thigh. But it was already too late for amputation. The doctors flipped Robert over, preparing to extract the bee through his rectum. Without hesitation, one of them grabbed a pair of forceps and got to work. Moments later, the bee was finally removed with great difficulty. But the moment it came in contact with fresh air, it died on the spot. Robert's leg was saved, and the two men returned to the research facility not long after. Elsewhere, a group of elderly women, who still like to call themselves girls, noticed a swarm of bugs crawling across the living room floor. Following the trail, they saw the insects disappear into a cabinet. A strange noise suddenly came from inside the cabinet, startling the women. One particularly bold lady stepped forward, determined to see what was in there. Peering inside, she was stunned to discover a grotesque creature of unknown origin. Not only was it incredibly ugly, it looked unnaturally deformed.